Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm back home in Bulgaria and doing the Astro-Gravitational report for today. October 28th, we facing the full moon today. The energy that are going to be coming in of this, take a look at it back. I'm talking about the last year energy. What did you do? um, you may be triggered of same situations coming in between your material world and the material world with others. What did you do? What happened? Where was the restrictions? You may facing financial situations, or you may facing some issues within the material world, specifically first of all within your own self there, because the moon going into Taurus is going to be kicked that in. But also talking about what was your spirituality? What was the energies, the situations that it was? And today is going to be one of those days that you are going to be facing challenges of thinking processes within yourself, and those processes. What do you get yourself in? As I look at the diagram, there is a lot of red coming, but you need to understand those energies are just presented to you to show you where the exit is. As you see it early in the morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is going to be under the divine guidance. There from Uranus and Neptune is going to be giving you the visions of like, yeah, you're going to face the storm. What are you acting as a storm? If you think you have problems, are you taking them as a challenges, or are you taking them as a problems? Struggling with this is going to be because this is a Scorpio season. As you see it here, we are having this energies of piling that up at Scorpio in there. And we're going to be facing the energies of Taurus. That full moon energy is going to be very active, very things. So think about it. Where do you have that spiritual path within yourself about what's going on? As you see it here, the green triangle made it early in the morning. For it, that is a yacht that it's made to the ascendant. That everything it is orchestrated by the divine. So facing challenges is makes you to grow. As you see it here, Uranus is in charge together with Venus. You see that beautiful, beautiful energies that is going on. The moon soon is going to be coming in up here, facing the sun and facing Mercury and Mars is going to help the divine feminine energies. But it's all about what are you going to be acting again. Facing your personality with what you do as a personal, as money wise, will face, and it's going to determine in it. What did you learn to cooperate with others? As far as you see it up here, Saturn is in charge of teaching you, to progressing there. So the day is going to be processing going forward, as you see it later on at 8 o'clock in the morning, the energy is not going to be that much intense for. We are going to be having the midheaven over here at Leo. That is going to point out this Leo Taurus situations there are. I mean, you facing them, we talk about it, we discussing it about it, but still, the divine is helping you to getting this. We have this Pluto and Neptune that it's working here within the end of Leo. So if you have something in the last decade of Leo, which is the last 10 degrees of Leo, and like the first 10 degrees of Virgo, what do you have in those positions? How you getting at in those positions, and what are you thinking about that? Because the divine shows you can't be the ruler of everything and anything. You have to learn to cooperate, and that cooperation is about the material stuff. What do you do? And that is a Scorpio. In the positive side, you're gaining the right things. In the negative side, you're destroying the things. What are you going to be within yourself? So, talking about later on at 9 o'clock, as you see, the energies is changing. Midheaven goes into Virgo. It's helping to heal. It's all this purpose here, all those oppositions. You begin to understanding that this is about you to understand the good and the bad and the ugly at the same time. Pluto is very powerful with the midheaven at this time. The ascendant that is at Scorpio is very powerful with the moon. It's giving you this energies of transformations by using your intuition, not opposing your intuition. But Pluto and the moon, they are in square. Some of you is not going to be seeing the intuition. Why? You have to look on the different part of positions inside of it. Look at the unhealed patterns inside so you can find the roads to you. Some of you is going to ask me what the road is. So take a look at it, the diagram here together as we speak. The moon has this beautiful trine with the midheaven that is in Virgo and the divine energies of Pluto. You look at it here, the midheaven is going to tell you everything that you need to know about this hour. Also, the ascendant is helping right here with all those energies that we're talking about between Neptune and Pluto. It shows you that, hey, the road is coming. Look, you're going to see it, but you're going to deal with those energies later on in about 5 hours later on throughout the day. So here it's 10 o'clock in the morning. These energies are opposing. You see that midheaven working with Venus. The love conquers all. But if you don't see the love, what is going on within you? The masculine energies are facing a heavy time right now. You see those red lines here. That is a Mars, Mercury, and the Sun at Scorpio facing Jupiter and the Moon. There it's right now there. Also, the North Node is in 24 degrees of Aries. And looking at that energies, one of those energies are going to be moving a little bit forward. You're going to feel the pressure of the full moon. You're gonna see this is gonna be intense. So my suggestion is take your time and stay away from actions, but look inside of you about actions that you need to perform under the divine order within you of all your expressions. So as we speaking about the divine at 11 o'clock, the divine is going to take with the ascendant and the midheaven working together. They're going to be like here, focus on your growth, focus of what you're doing within the moon, of those energies in there. And the support is here. You're going to get the divine support as long as you turn into the divine. You turn it into your own self, into your own mind, and let the mind controls you. Probably nothing good is going to come out. If you haven't learned the lesson, then you're learning the lesson of this time. So at 12 o'clock, midheaven is at Libra. Here is you learning how to do this balance. The divine is going to be remind you about the balance. There was a at Libra when the Sun, Mars, and Mercury were passing through there, and now you're learning those. It's like, hey, remember what you learned. Would you perform? And what is the performance actually? Of look at here, you see this angel wings they are made. Those are the angel wings that it's made it through the ascendant that is in Capricorn. That is basically tells you do it the right spiritual balance inside of it, because the rest of the material pressures they're always gonna be there. They're always gonna be a something. But how you dealing it with this is all entirely up to you. The energy is available to you, the knowledge, the wisdom is available to you. But now it's time for you to practice what you learned in the past month. So, talking about the energy after that, the intensity of the full moon is going to be coming and pushing, pushing, pushing. You're going to feel the rush. Who is going to help? As you see these blue, beautiful lines from Venus, is the love. Calm down. Everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to flow. Look at it. You will navigate it through those intense energies as long you put the love in charge right now within. Venus is in the 8th house, which is responding to the Scorpio this time. So take a look what's going on in Scorpio, that intensity. So Venus, as I said a few days back in the astrology report, the feminine is going to be supporting the masculine, is going to have that support in there, as long as the masculine needs that support. It's not like, oh, I don't want to know, have an advices, I don't want to be told what to do, I have to look at this on my own. No, you're not. And that is how you learn to have cooperations in the material world. Don't be selfish. They'll be selfless and work together with partnership, because Scorpio is the partnership within the material world. So here is, it's coming in and talking about the 2 o'clock, the energies, the ascendant is with Pluto. Have you been changed? Oh, if you have not been changed, you will be forced to change. Some of you is going to feel the dark night of the soul, maybe intense energies inside, pressures, 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 pressures. As you see it, the highest in the horizon, that is going to be the Scorpio energies facing down below the surface in the underworld, at home. What is it here within the friendshipness at the 3rd house, which is the moon and Jupiter? That oppositions is going to trigger of the rising energies. You're going to feel these rising energies. But are you going to act on the rising energies that are connecting with this within the midheaven? Or you're going to be acting within the energies that comes in from Virgo, that is Venus there. These beautiful, powerful blue lines. As you see it here, midheaven at Scorpio says, like at the end of the Scorpio season, you are going to be okay. You're going to take the flight, but you need to work through who? Uranus. Right in here at this point, Uranus sends these beautiful energies towards Venus, and Venus is having these energies with midheaven, tells you it's gonna be all right. Let's keep walking through the journey. It's gonna be okay. So here is at talking about at 3 p.m. midheaven, and it's such beautiful, beautiful explanations. He's like, yeah, the divine is gonna give you those energies inside. The divine expressions, you're gonna be getting at this. Venus is getting these divine energies with the ascendant right now, and help with Uranus and Jupiter at the same time. It's gonna boost you up your growth, you to overcome these challenges here of transformations. Yeah, there is a lot of going on. Yeah, there is a lot of things that needs to be done. There is a lot of things to be looked at to it. But as long you do not put the pressure, but understand that the pressures are here to make you strong in life. Are you the warrior? So at 4 p.m., the ascendant goes into Pisces. That is going to be opposing Venus. Is like, you try to help, you try to push, you try to getting in there, you try to give the right explanation, the right support, and the masculine rejected you, and you're like, OMG. It's not about the OMG. Just see within yourself, be patient, trust within the love within yourself, and the universe is gonna be coming and kicks that energy. But listen to your own self and have this loss of faith. That is gonna lead you to a sabotage. Why? Because what you see is what is rising. What you look at it, and there you're not seeing this divine energy, but the divine is like, don't worry, I got you. Everything's gonna be okay. I got you. So this time we have the sun at 5 degrees of Scorpio. The moon is almost at 5 degrees. So at this time, at about 5 p.m., we're gonna find that full moon energy that comes in. It kicks in. It's gonna be opposing. It's gonna be creating everything, but your actions. So during this time, midheaven, the inner work that you're taking in the material world, which is midheaven and Capricorn. As you see those blue lines up here, there is a sextile towards midheaven and those beautiful trines with the moon. You take these cardinal changes. Are you performing those cardinal changes? As we see it, the divine, it's helping from both Virgo and Scorpio energies, which is they're controlling with the masculine and the feminine towards the ascendant, that is in Aries. I am the one who does this. But coming in together, masculine and feminine energies under the Venus and the Sun, the authority, and Mercury and Mars at the same time. Look at it with those energies. This is going to be one of most powerful growth for a couple that overcomes material understanding, because it's more important to be together than be working with these material situations despite everything. And here is you in the next hour, you're going to see those energy. As you see it in your screen, here is Venus down below. That is Uranus here, and that is a midheaven and Capricorn. You both perform. You both see this. You both go there. You are going to see, but stubbornness within the masculine energies decide not to authorize changes, decide not to talk, and decide these negative masculine actions. Facing everything that it's here right now in Taurus is gonna be causing you the issues. But if you mature and grow and the love, you trust the feminine energies there. Look at it, that beautiful kite, as you see it right here. So the biggest gonna be, are you believe in love that can heal everything? You do your work with actions, with the midheaven is in Capricorn. You take in the charge of the energy of the universe that supports the love in there, supports the growth in there. And from Uranus towards Neptune and Pisces, you are able to do what you have to, not to have the inner fights of the masculine energies within you. Big reminder, if you're female, don't use masculine energies, use your feminine. Big understanding to the masculine who are have a masculine, oh, it's gotta be my way, it's gotta be my situations. Take a look at your feminine side. Take a look at your love. Where is your love is? Take that in consideration. In the next hour, as you see it, those energies gonna rise up, and what you do at the previous hour and the hour right now, which is 7 p.m., is gonna be coming. You may be coming to like feel like a boiling water, but in a boiling water, you cannot see your face. That calm down of the authority inside of you with Saturn is going to be a huge help. Also, as you see at the ascendant of Taurus, which is when the moon comes in here, that is going to be the intuition and the sun being the divine energies. Between what though? Between the sun and the moon. Beautiful, beautiful divine energies. But that is going to be tomorrow when you're going to see the moon when it goes and travels in there. What is going to be? Okay? What is going to be? So here is at 10 o'clock. If you continue blowing the water, you may gonna burn all this and there. Talking about relationship maturity and growth versus your friendshipness with yourself and what you have to do in life. Okay? Very important part. What are you gonna be doing here with this? As you see, in midheaven, there is an Aquarius is supporting Venus. The new energies are helping there of change. If the masculine doesn't want to cooperate with you, you have to take the fate of your intuitions, and you have to take the fate what the universe brings to you. There is no other choice. And talking about 11 o'clock, things gonna be calmed down a little bit since the midheaven is gonna be on Pisces. that energies of you, okay, let's work the things out. It's not a problems, it's just the issues, just the energies, it's just the temporary things. Be mindful of your communications. If you are masculine, be a vulnerable, be a open, talk about the things that you don't want to talk about it, that you have fears of talking about. Look deep in your shadow in there, because those energies here, it's coming and they're talking about the issues through what? Through Saturn and through the midheaven that is in Pisces. Okay, and this is we're talking about these energies at 9 o'clock in the afternoon. So at 10 o'clock, as you see at Venus right now, it's working that beautiful energies. If you were able at the previous hour to calm down energies, as the ascendant goes in Cancer, which is the family, you're going to be given the visions that everything in the family is going to be fine. It's going to be good. You cooperating within the energies. You're not solving this. You're not going through the conflict. You're understanding what the conflict is. This is not about you to be making kind of like, oh, okay, it's not about me. I'm going to go against myself. I'm going to be, no. This is about to say absolutely everything. So you can find the balance between those energies here, those emotions, because Cancer and Scorpio are water sign. They're dealing with the emotions, while the Cancer is the emotions of the family. Scorpio is the emotions about the material possessions, intimacy. That is it about this finding the depth of the true self, of your true emotions that you hide and you don't explain. Now, under this, together with the Cancer's cardinal changes and energies, look at that beautiful things with Venus. How helps and Venus is help you to fly, fly through the issues. And at 11 p.m., midheaven goes into Aries. That beautiful energies, divine energies towards Scorpio, it's coming in. The ascender from Cancer is just giving you the divine lesson. And as you see, Venus is still flying. Venus is still going. Trusting within the feminine energies is going to be helping you through your life as long you follow it with this. Be mindful of intense communications. Don't use your intent communications. Use your soft side. Otherwise, Saturn is going to be teaching you a lesson of the authority, and you might not gonna like what the life is gonna come in, because Saturn, right now, it's retrograde. When he's gonna be drag you through the same issue, he's gonna be ask you to study the hard things so you can have easy life later. All right, guys. So that's what it was, the Astro-Gravitational report. Thank you so much for watching, and come back tomorrow for another Astro-Gravitational report, guys. Be love.